guys, happy Saturday. I hope you are well. I just wanted to make this video in particular to discuss something that I think is of real importance to anybody who is serious about manifesting their deepest desires. So if you find that you have been doing all the manifestation processes and rituals and you're still not quite getting what you want into your life, then I offer you this. In order for the universe to deliver unto you that which you desire, you have to make room for it. This means you've got to clean up your vibration in terms of what you're bringing in and what you're calling in. So, for example, if you are somebody who is holding on to a lot of negative energy, then that is going to be what's going to be resonating out of you, and that's what's going to be attracting the law of attraction. So you will start to feel things aren't necessarily going in the direction that you want to. There are three big blocks to manifestation, the 3 R's, and they are resentments, regrets, and rejections. Yeah, so your resentments are the feelings of anger, of injustice, of dislike, discontent that you hold towards people, places, situations, anything that makes you sad or angry is a resentment. And this vibration is in a lot of people, and a lot of people don't even realize that they're carrying it in them. You could be resentful towards the person in the supermarket who run their trolley over your toe. You know, that will trigger something in you, because what happens is, biologically, when we feel anger or when we feel fear or when something gets triggered in us, our body produces chemicals. Our body produces cortisol and adrenaline, norepinephrine, where our body goes into that fight or flight mode, and it gets stuck. If that energy isn't released, it gets stuck, and that can then become an emotional resentment towards something, and it's stuck in the body, and that has a vibration. Does that make sense? The second thing is the regrets, the things that we are not forgiving ourselves or others for, the things where we go, I wish it had been this way, if only that hasn't happened, and we start to see things not as they are, but how we wish they had been, and we want them to be different, and we kind of want it not to be what it is. And the laws of the universe hear that vibration, they hear what you're saying, they listen constantly. And if you are saying, I am not satisfied with the now, then they are going to bring you what it is that you are saying you're satisfied with. And what you're saying that you're satisfied, if you've got regrets, is that you're not satisfied with where you are, and that you're unhappy, and that you want more of the same. Okay? And your rejections. Now, rejections are a huge one. I know for me personally, rejection is probably the biggest of the 3 R's that I have struggled with. And I still get triggered by rejection. So if somebody doesn't want to hang out with me, or if somebody doesn't give me something, if I don't get a job, or if this happens or that happens, and I take it personally and I feel rejected, it triggers one of my deepest fears, one of my deepest beliefs, one of my deepest anxieties, which is I am abandoned. And although I've worked on this belief and I have pulled it out of me, it still manifests in different layers at different times. And that's what the problem is. It's about being aware of what it is that you are holding onto in your vibration. And the only way to do that is to take time out and to analyze where you're at. So what I invite my students to do, before we do our releasing classes, we do like releasing with the laws of the universe based around a different theme every 2 weeks. And what I instruct my students to do is to write a list of at least 20 resentments, and at least 20 regrets, and at least 20 rejections that they have. And by bringing those 3 R's into the light, we can release them, because those are the things that are blocking the manifestations that we want to occur in our lives. So I invite you to practice that yourself. Take a piece of paper, go somewhere quiet, go out into nature if you can, preferably, and just write down what you feel in terms of the 20 resentments, 20 rejections, and 20 feelings of regrets that you have, that you're holding on to energetically. Because like I said, if you don't release them, when the adrenaline, the cortisol kick in, that energy is stuck in your body, and it can manifest as aches and pains. And when you feel aches and pains in your body, you're not happy. And if you're doing manifestation and you're feeling that way physically, you're not going to get what you want. Make sense? Thought so. You're smart enough, people. So what's the other thing I needed to tell you is that this Sunday, next Sunday, sorry, the 29th of July, I will be doing a Releasing Regrets Masters class on with the laws of the universe and theta healing and the full moon. If you can believe, there's so much energy to support this work. Next Sunday, 8 o'clock GMT London time. Try saying that with my teeth in. And I invite you to join us. I will put up the details for the webinar class this week, probably Wednesday. So just keep following, keep checking in, and I will definitely put that information up for you for how you can access the releasing regrets with the laws of the universe, theta healing thrown in, and the full moon. So take care, my darlings. Have a wonderful evening, and I will catch up with you very, very soon. Bye.